Of course, I'm not allowed to use assets, no 3D modeling, no assets. The only thing I'm allowed to use is the primitive shapes available in Engine. What engine? I'm making this in Godot Engine 3.5. Now, the easiest genre to do without modeling is a first-person shooter, since I don't have to make a player model. I just make a shitty gun and place it in front of the camera. Now, I know that technically I'm modeling with the shapes available in Engine, but I make the rules and that does not count. Hear me out. Bomb gun. Like a grenade launcher, but it shoots like old school cartoony bombs. Awesome, right? Yeah, I scrapped that idea. It was too difficult with the collisions and yeah. And since I was sick of dealing with the collisions for projectiles and stuff, I thought, what is a gun? What's an FPS weapon that I can make without projectiles? That's right. An automatic laser rifle. Granted, it's not as exciting as shooting bombs, but I have a deadline, goddammit. So while I didn't have to make a player model, we still need enemy models. Now we could build a whole humanoid from the primitive shapes available in Engine, but that's tedious and it takes a while to animate in Engine. So how do we make an enemy that still looks okay, even though they're a very simple shape? Well, we look no further than Minecraft. More specifically, the Minecraft slime. Basically a cube with another cube inside of it. And just to spice things up, I also made a sphere one that floats in the air. The slimes have standard video game slime behavior. You kill one slime and it spawns two smaller ones, etc, etc. I gave the square slime a jumping animation so it can jump after the player. The floating slime basically tries to stay between 5 and 10 meters above ground at all times, while constantly going towards the player. This behavior makes them dive down and then retreat back up. The ground slimes are easy enough to outrun, but the floating ones you gotta kinda act like a matador and dodge out of the way and then turn around and rattle them. I made an outer space arena type thing to fight in, with the walls and the ground textures being completely made in Godot's visual shaders. The wall textures are made from a modified version of my Skellington Candy shader, and the ground is just a simple colored noise texture. Now the player is really slow and the laser rifle is very weak, so I wanted you to be able to upgrade your stats in between rounds. And you do that with this simple ugly menu. You pass the round by just surviving 2 minutes, but the more slimes you kill during that round, the more points you have to spend on your upgrades. First we got 3 rounds of green slimes, and then we got 3 rounds of green and red slimes. Then you can continue to play the game forever, but it's basically gonna be the same round over and over again. The game is now finished and playable, but I wanted something more, you know, some pickups maybe, so I made this health pickup looking like a red cross. Now I wanted another pickup as well, maybe a weapon pickup, something that shoots like heavier projectiles that are a little bit slower but do more damage. The bombs are back, baby. When you pick up this bomb pickup, you start shooting bombs for 30 seconds. And when the bomb hits a slime, it's gonna stick to it and then slow. No, it's not gonna do that because that was still a pain in the butt. Now this game is unbalanced and bad, but I think it still proves that it's fully possible to make a 3D game in Godot without using any 3D modeling. When I tried to pick up a crab that was underneath another crab, I just... Now yes, I could fix this bug, but that's not how we do it here. Instead, if you